Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Josh with Fancy Trades, and it's May 2nd. I'm going to be doing a recap on Friday's trades. I didn't want to do it on Friday. I was pretty tired, so I'm going to be doing it on Saturday. And I've been getting a lot of questions lately of like how I trade and what I trade. So I thought I'd just make another recap, maybe help some people learn what strategies I do and understand what kind of like my entries and my risk management is. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I got about 3 good trades on Friday and 2 bad trades. I'm going to be trying to be 100% transparent, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to show my transactions, and I'm just going to be straight up with you guys and see. I'm going to show you my bad trades, what I did wrong, and help you guys understand maybe what your bad trades are and what you can do wrong, because you can learn from every single trade you make. So that's what I do, and so I'm going to show you the 5 trades I made on Friday. 3 good, 2 bad. So we'll get right into that. Alright guys, so I'm still going to try to keep my recaps nice, short, sweet, and simple, because that's what I like to watch when I was learning. So that's kind of what the recaps are all going to be like. So we're going to get right into this first trade, which was you guys. It wasn't the best trade of the day, I'm going to admit, and it was just the first one of the morning. I was looking at natural gas on the futures, and I just had some weird feeling it was going to break out. It was just a gut feeling, and then I saw it was trending upwards, so I said, well, what the hell, and I made my entry. I'm actually going to be doing all the transactions putting all the transactions on here for each trade. So the first one I got in at like 29.23, I believe. I forget how many shares I bought, and then I re-entered on this downward dip. I thought it was going to be kind of going up the trend line. I think I re-entered at 29, like 35, something like that. I'll check again. And I had a stop loss below like 5 cents of where I bought it initially. And it actually went below that, and I got executed and I lost like $97 on this trade. So it wasn't the best trade of the day. It was the first one. And I think I just kind of like, the way I went wrong is just I went in too fast, and I just saw that I thought natural gas was going to break out. And I was wrong. It definitely did not. It went down a lot today, so good thing I only lost. I had my stop loss right where I entered the first time, so I took like a tiny percent L on that. I'll put on what the percentage was. So that was the first one, and then let's go to the next one. I think I did GSUM. This is the second trade, I believe. And this one was, I think, the best trade of the day. I saw that it was a downward. It was going downward all pre-market, and then downward on the first hour of the day. It was making lower highs right here and here, and then it started going underneath my EMA 20. And I was actually wanting to wait until I saw another spike up here, somewhere in like the 140. And I just thought it was super weak, so I just got in, and I just got in small. And I was going to average in if it did make another spike up to that 140. But I wanted to be in, and luckily I did get in because it dumped literally like 2 minutes after I got in. And then I saw a little bit of strength up in here, a couple green bars, and then I sold, I think, at 117. I'll put the transaction in there again. I think that was a $1,200 trade. I forget how big my position size was. It wasn't that big because this was $1. And these are fast. Like, I dropped down from 35 to 117 in like 7 minutes. So that was pretty quick. I was going to actually double my size if it went up to 140. So that was the good trade of the day. It would have been nice to hold it all day, because look at that. I could have sold it, $1, but I don't regret my trade at all. It was solid. And yeah, take profits. Make sure you take profits. So I think my next trade was CCL, the cruise lines. These have been nice lately. Let's see. I actually missed this dip. I was wanting to short this thing, and I didn't see this big, huge drop until after I started seeing it going down. I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to short it on the way down right here, since I probably might get it, because I saw it around here, right? Maybe like 14.20, 14.30. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait and buy the dip. And I saw this green bar, and it was a decent green bar, bigger than the rest of them. and I went in like 1,000 shares or something, maybe 2,000 shares. I'll put the transactions in there at 1408. That's what it was, and then it went lower, and then I saw 2 green bars down here where the dip actually was, and I re-entered at 1380, another 2,000 shares, and it was about 20 minutes later I sold around 1409 or 1410, and I think this was a $560 trade. So actually, I mean, I didn't catch the bounce, but that's, I mean, my benefits of having $25,000 in my account, so I can average in and do multiple trades. It's nice, yeah. And so that was a pretty good trade. Let's see, the next trade I did was ARCT. This was horrible. I don't know. So this was the worst trade I've done today and probably the past few days. So I'll show you what the bad thing was about this thing. On the daily, I didn't really look at this. It was breaking out. I don't know why I was going to try to short that top, but it was double topping multiple times. It was like a triple top. It was just, it's making an upward triangle, which is bad. You don't want to short upward triangles. It's usually getting strength, and it's probably going to pop. So, again, that was another bad thing about it. So, yeah, this was a bad short trying to get into it. I think it was getting towards the end of the day, and I was getting a little greedy, wanting more money. So, yeah, don't do that. I should have just not have got into this. I got a little antsy, trigger happy. And I think I made the entry right at the top of like, I don't know, 40 or 39.90, and then I had a stop loss at like 40.10, 40.06, and actually it went so fast above it that my stop loss didn't grab what I wanted to, and got like 10 cents above it, and this was a $200 L. But this is good risk management. If it wasn't breaking out on the daily, this is one of my strategies of, just doing double tops, even though this wasn't a double top. It was an ascending triangle. Again, bad trade, I know. And, but I'm learning from it. I'm going to stop doing these shorts on these strong ascending triangles, especially on daily breakouts. Do not do that. So, yeah, it was only a $280 L, but bad trade. I learned. Now I'm not going to do that. Yeah, let's go to the last trade, American Airlines, which I just heard, Warren Buffett just sold his shares. Interesting. I'm not going to talk about that right now. Yeah. And let's see. This thing was going hard, very, very hard down all day. I mean, it was tanking. I think it was down like 12%. So, and I saw this, it was bouncing out every time it dipped even harder below the EMA. And I saw, a little, trend line forming. So I was like, what the heck? I've seen this thing go up multiple, 3, 4 to 5 times in the aftermarket. So I said, okay, this is probably a pretty solid trade here. I'm going to buy on this bottom trend line and resell back at the top of the EMA. I think this was my biggest position of the day. I bought it at, actually, on the dot on 10.58. I believe I put it in there again. So I bought like the exact bottom. And then I sold at 10.75. I bought it going, on down on the trend line right here below the EMA. I thought I could, sell the pop going into after hours, which it did. It did have a nice little pop up like it had before, like right here going up and right here going up. And so what's going to happen next? The next time it comes down on the trend line, most likely going to pop up again. I was going to have a 5 cent short stop loss. So I entered. I think it was a pretty big position, and I sold at 10.75. I think I made 400 on this one. And yeah, so that was a scalp just to end the day. And that was it. That was all my trades, 5 trades. Even though it was only 60% win rate, 3 bad trades. Oh no, 3 good trades, 2 bad trades. I have my risk management very, very good. Like I short, double tops. Not saying ARC was a double top. That was a bad one. As a prime example of what not to do on the breakouts, 52-week breakouts. But when I short the tops. And I mean, a lot of people don't like to short, and some people can't short. But actually, I did more longs today than shorting. I longed you guys as an L, and I longed CCL, and I longed AEL. So I mean, you didn't have to be able to short to make money off these trades. Uh, Again, these weren't huge gainers except GCUM percentage wise, but it was still a good Friday. Wasn't too bad, and that's gonna be it. All right, so there it is. Those are my trades on Friday, May 1st. And if you have any questions, because I know that I went pretty quick with these trades because I made 5 on Friday, so I didn't go into great detail on everything I was thinking on them. But I'm still trying to keep these videos or these recaps very short and sweet and simple. So, I mean, if you have any questions or criticism on my videos or anything else you want me to show you guys, go ahead and message me, comment, or message me on Twitter. I'm very active on my Twitter, and go ahead and DM me. It is FancyJGG. I'll put it in the link below and also right here on the screen. And so that is that. And if you thought this was helpful, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe. And yeah, again, if you guys have any questions, I love answering the questions and helping anyone with our trades. And I'm going to be giving a little shout out to my buddy Trader Mike. I'm in his little Discord chat room. I mean, the guys in there are pretty chill. They're always helping each other or helping other people that are new to trading. It's free to join. And I mean, you can always pull it up and check it out and see what's going on. So I'll put Trader Mike's Discord link in below. And yeah, you guys have a great weekend. Make sure to study and be ready for Monday because it's going to be a pretty crazy week still. And yeah, later.